Hi everybody, my name is Abby and today we will be doing a beginner mat class. Lots of good stretching today, just a feel-good flow. So let's begin seated. Take a moment to find a comfortable seat. If you are someone who struggles to sit up tall over their pelvis, I'd advise you find a pillow, a blanket, a yoga block, or even sitting in a chair. You can do that just to lift the pelvis a bit up above the knees. All right, so once you find your comfortable seat, let's all bring our hands to our knees and take a few nice deep breaths in, just filling up the rib cage. And then as you exhale, just let the ribs sort of deflate and relax. Try that again. Inhale. And exhale. Last one here with that in mind. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right, lift those shoulders up to your ears as high as they'll go, and then bring them down and back. Try that again. Lifting up, 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 and rolling them down and back. Really exaggerate this motion, encouraging those shoulder blades to have a lot of movement along your back. Good. And one more here. All right. Let's reach our fingertips up towards the ceiling. Then I want you to lift your shoulders up like you're saying, I don't know, you feel a little tension there. And then draw those shoulders down away from your ears. Try that again, lifting the shoulders up and drawing them down. And last one here, lifting them up. Drawing them down and then reaching your arms out wide. Good. We'll bring one hand down to the mat. Knock your elbow in towards your waist as you take a stretch up and over to the side. Come on up. Other way. Knock that elbow in towards the waist and stretch. Good. As we continue here, just keep it moving. Keep it flowing from side to side. And see if you can keep your base here, your two sits bones, nicely and evenly rooted into the ground the whole time. Good. 4 more here. Really reaching through the fingertips. Good. And your last one. Okay. Come on up. Let's reach our arms up, up, up. One more time. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, round your spine. So pull the ribs backwards. Reach your fingers down towards the ground. Release your head and begin to walk your hands forwards. Just relaxing here for a moment. Dropping the head between the arms. Good, then let's walk our hands back up. We'll send our hands back behind us. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see me better. Send your feet out in front of you. Your fingers will be pointing backwards or possibly on an angle, if that works best for you. And we'll take our hammock stretch. So press into your hands, lift your sternum, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then drop the chest, allow the shoulders to come forwards. Try that again, lifting the sternum, squeezing the shoulder blades, and dropping the chest, finding this little hunched position. A couple more here, up. And one more. Good. Now, if you were cross-legged, let's come cross-legged the other way, so the one that feels wrong, a little weird. And we'll go one more time. Let's reach those arms up. Feel that length in your waist. Equally push your sits bones down into the ground. And then round your spine, pulling the ribs back, bringing your hands to the ground, and releasing your head between your arms. right, walk yourself up. Okay, hopefully things are moving a little bit more. Let's come on to all fours. So make that transition now. All right, and let's go through our checklist here. Make sure everything is lined up. So the palms are right underneath the shoulders, and the knees are right underneath the hips. Toes are pointing straight back from the kneecaps. We'll begin with a cat-cow stretch here. So inhale to prepare. And then exhale, round the spine, dropping the tail, dropping the head, just feeling yourself making some extra space in between each vertebra. And then drop the belly, lift the head and the tail, taking an inhale. Let's try that again. Exhale, rounding the spine. And inhale, extending the spine. As you continue here, can you round the spine without lifting the shoulders up towards the ears? Can you keep your neck long and those shoulders away from the ears? Good. Okay, we're going to add on a little bit. So everybody tuck your toes under just like this. We're going to give the bottoms of the feet a bit of a stretch. I want you to round the spine as much as you can. Sit back towards the heels, not on them, but towards them. And take 3 little pulses here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Then shift your weight forwards, untuck the toes, and find your cow stretch, lifting the head and the tail. We'll go again. Round the spine, tuck the tail, or tuck the toes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And untuck the toes, lift the heart. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Last time. 1, 2, 3. And lift the head, lift the tail. Find your neutral spine, so you're right in the middle. Make sure to pull the lower ribs in and up towards the spine. I want you to bring your left hand towards the middle of your mat, right underneath your chest, and then take your right hand up to the side and up towards the ceiling, finding a twist for our upper body. Then we're going to thread the needle, bringing your fingertips underneath your left armpit, reaching straight towards me, bringing your head and shoulder down towards the mat. Good. Let's try that again. So push into your left hand. Find that big wide twist. And then thread the needle, bringing shoulder and ear down. Let's go 2 more times. Getting a nice twist, nice stretch in the upper back and the shoulders. And last one here, lifting up. Find that stretch. Stay here for a moment. Take a big breath in. And exhale, relax. Okay, let's come on up, back to all fours, and we'll try the other side. So bring your right hand a little closer to center, and then we'll take the left hand sideways and up, trying to rotate the upper part of your body. Then we'll thread the needle, bringing shoulder and ear down towards the ground. We'll go 3 more times here. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Then we'll stay in that stretch for a moment. Good. Come on up. Last one here on all fours, I promise, and then we'll come down onto our back. So let's bring the toes together, open the knees nice and wide, and sit all the way back into a child's pose, releasing the head, trying to relax through the hips. And take a few deep breaths in here, really again filling up those ribs and letting them deflate and relax with your exhale. Okay, we're going to take a circular movement with our hips. So take your hips towards one side. Then we're going to shift our weight forwards towards our hands. Then we'll bring the hips the other way and all the way back towards your toes. So continue this circle. Really, really trying to smear around the edges of the circle and begin to loosen up the hips. If you find any particular place of the circle that just feels awesome, a really good stretch, you're welcome to stay there for a little bit. Good, and then let's all reverse this circle. You might be getting more comfortable with this motion, with this movement, so possibly your circle is getting a teeny bit larger. Really beginning to explore the mobility of our hips. And then everybody settle down onto your toes. Settle your head down for one more child's pose. Very nice. Okay, we are going to transition all the way onto our backs. So swing those legs around. And with lots of control here, you're going to curl the tail under and walk your hands down the backs of your thighs as you roll all the way down. Good. And when you make it to the bottom, just reach your hands up, reach your feet out. Good, let's roll the ankles, wiggle the toes, whatever feels really nice. You can improvise here as much as you like. Okay, now let's tack a little weight into the abs here, so feel that support. Pull one knee in towards your chest and the other knee, and just give yourself a nice hug, a nice squeeze. And then let's begin to rock side to side. And feel this horizontal movement across your lower back, maybe giving your back a little bit of a massage. All right, send your feet down. Toes will be pointing forwards. And we want the feet to be about as wide as your hip sockets. So not all the way together, but one tiny little step open. Press your hands down by your hips. We're going to curl the tailbone under, imprinting the lower vertebra, your lumbar vertebra, into the mat. And then lift the tail away from the mat, rolling up into a bridge, also called a hip escalator. Take a big breath in at the top here. And then exhale, roll down. Keep your hips lifted for as long as possible and see if you can just articulate the upper and middle spine and only lower the hips and the pelvis when you absolutely have to. Let's try that again. Curl the tail under, rolling up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, keeping the hips lifted, trying to get the upper, middle, back to articulate. One more just like that, thinking about that nice articulation, stretching the back out here. Lovely. Okay, let's tick-tock our knees side to side just a few times to release the hips, get a little mobility in the lower back. Okay, bring those knees back up. Everybody, reach your fingers up and back behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, roll up into your bridge as you bring your hands down towards your hips. Then as we lower the hips, raise the hands back up. Try that again. Hips up, hands down. Hips down, hands up. Got 3 more here. Rolling through the spine, still working on that articulation. And 2 more. Very nice. And your last one. Lovely, lovely. All right, grab onto your right knee, pull it in close towards your chest. Then we'll slide the left leg out long. I want you to flex through the left foot. I am sending so much energy out through the left heel, and I'm finding this long connection from my sits bone out through the heel. All right, let's begin to take this right knee and draw some circles. Again, exploring the mobility of that hip socket. And then reverse those circles. Good. Let's take this right knee, pass it into your left hand, and pull that knee all the way over until you find yourself into a twist, reaching your right arm out in opposition. Okay, pull yourself back. We'll lengthen that right leg, and we'll do the same with the left. So pull the left knee in, find so much energy through the right leg, and then we'll begin to guide your knee in circles going in one direction. And the other direction. Okay, pass that left knee into your right hand to pull it across your navel and into a twist, reaching out in opposition. Make sure to breathe here, really allowing yourself to just come into this twist and relax into it. Good. All right, pull yourself back. Let's bend both of our knees. Let's roll to the side here. I'm going to get up to standing by way of downward dog. If that doesn't work for you, just get up to standing however you like. If you want to follow along with me, we'll bring our hands down. We'll tuck the toes under. We'll lift the hips. Good. And then I'm going to walk my feet forwards towards my hands, or my hands back towards my feet. I'm going to bend the knees. I'm going to roll all the way up. All right, take a moment, let the blood sort of flow in the other direction. We'll do a few things standing to finish up here. So let's line those feet up nicely underneath those hip sockets again. I want to take a big breath in, reach your arms up, grab onto your left wrist with your right hand, pick that hand up first, and then over a little bit, really opening up through the side of the ribs and the shoulder here. Good. Come on up. We'll switch. Picking the hand up and over. Good. Reach your hands up. We'll roll the wrists, really stretching the forearms, stretching the fingers as we lower the hands all the way down. Good. Okay. Let's tilt our left ear towards our left shoulder, getting a nice stretch in the side of the neck. If you'd like some extra pressure, you can bring your hand to the top of your head. Good. Let that release. We'll go the other way, tilting. Hand, if you like it. Very nice. Okay, let's finish up with a few swings here. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me better. My feet are still parallel. I want you to reach your arms up, take a big breath in. Then as you exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms back and dive the head over. And then stand on up again with lots of energy and power. Let's try that again. Exhale, stand up. Exhale, dive over, press into the floor. Exhale, dive, let the arms just be loosey-goosey. 2 more. Last one. Good, then we'll open the arms really, really wide. Bring the hands down, roll the shoulders up and back so you're standing tall. And you guys are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.